Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's broadcast of IHSAA Class 3A Girls Soccer Regional Style on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd like to also thank our other sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Van Osdell and Farrar, we are business technology simplified. Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino of Carpenter Real Estate, Mark Hairbrandt for County Commissioner, the Noblesville Senior Girls Soccer Parents, Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. Well, good morning. It's early. It's just shortly before 10 o'clock. We are in Logansport, Indiana, the home of the Berries today. The Logansport Stadium is home for regional soccer action here on Hamilton County Television. My name is Brad Silbert. Joined today by Andrew Trissler. And Andrew, we got two good teams that are going to meet here in this first round.
Yeah, we got a top 10 matchup immediately off the bat at regional. It's definitely a time of the year where you can just throw the rankings out the window because you're going to get everybody's best. We should be shaped up for two great games.
The Millers come in here 13-0, 6-0 in their conference. They're, of course, a member of the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. Rankings-wise, this is what is incredible, Andrew. 3A, the latest IHSAA rating, they were number one. The latest rating for the state of Indiana, they are number one. And nationally, they are number one. Talk about what makes this team number one in the nation.
This is a team that just plays together. They have that mantra, we are together, and they live it every day. They support everybody, even all the other programs in the school. You'll see them at every game. They play together. They go everywhere together. They're really best friends on and off the field, and I think that contributes to their cohesiveness on the field.
Homestead Spartans come in here at 16-2. They are an independent. Rated in the final IHSAA poll is in 3A is number 4, Indiana 4, nationally number 5. So we've got two teams that are coming in here today that are good teams and promises to be a good match. We're going to pick up the announcements from Logansport Public Address announcer Steve Clary.
Number 17, Sophia White. Number 19, Madison Morris. Number 23, Paige Archbold. Number 24, Emma Doobie. And number 26, Taylor Archbold. Okay, fans, please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats, and we'll have today's playing of the national anthem.
Welcome back to Logansport. Regional soccer action here on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Brad Silbert along with Andrew Trissler. Andrew, it's great to welcome you to the Hamilton County Television family. Good to have you here today. Andrew is most definitely very familiar with the Noblesville ladies soccer team, also part of the Noblesville athletic department. And we thank Rich Champion and Leah Woldridge for allowing us to use you today. It's great to have you here.
It's good to be here.
One of the couple of the differences that I see in these teams, Andrew, and we can talk a little bit about this, is the Millers on the season have scored 42 goals, Homestead with 78. But the other one is goals against. The Millers have only given up 4 goals all season. Talk about the goaltending for the Millers.
Well, and it's not just goaltending. It's the entire Miller defense. They do a great job of keeping the ball in front of them and attacking when they need to. They grab the ball last minute, preventing any shots. And when opponents do get shots, it's usually not on goal. But when it does get through the goal, we got terrific goalkeeping at Noblesville. I call it goalkeeper U. Over the years, we've just had several great goalkeepers come through the program.
We are ready for action here. The Millers will be moving right to left on your screen. They're in their white traveling uniforms with black numerals on their back. The Homestead Spartans in their blue uniforms. Millers send it down into Spartan territory. That one's going to roll out of bounds, and the Spartans will have the inbound. Playing on a football field today, so it's a little bit different for us. We've got all kinds of numbers and things on there, additional things, so we'll have to watch the sideline very carefully here. Spartans send it deep into Miller territory. Millers get it back out toward midfield. Spartans once again driving it deep into Miller territory. Millers have 3 defenders back there. The sun is shining right into our eyes this morning, making it just a little bit difficult to see. Game time temperature is 43 degrees. Light wind out of the east-northeast at 3 miles per hour. The wind will not be much of a factor so far today. And relative humidity of about 68%. Spartans with the ball in Miller territory. Grace Taskey chasing it down in the corner there. Spartans dig it out. It goes out of bounds. And Josie Taylor, the starting goaltender for the Millers, will put it back in play. Normally we'd see Sarah Kyle in the net for the Millers, but she's still recovering from an injury that she got in the last game of the season. Spartans keeping the pressure on. Rachel Parrish puts it in. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a Spartan ball. Out of bounds once again. See, that one's last touched by the Spartans. The Millers will put it back in play. Lauren Adam puts it in play. Miller's trying to get something rolling here. McKenna Malloy, almost said Monday. Nice block there by Lauren Adam. Malloy comes down there, missed a pass. Spartans take the ball back, but Lauren Adam is going to come and get it for the Millers. Both teams trying to kind of feel each other out here to begin with. Isabella Griffey sends it down toward the goal. The Spartans will let that roll out of bounds. Sophia White had the block there. Madison Roush, goaltender, been their primary goalkeeper this year. 47 shots on goal, 37 saves. Their goals against average is 0.645. So you get a couple of good defensive teams here too, Andrew. McKenna Malloy set to put it in for the Millers. Into the middle. Miller's looking for the deflection. James after it. That one goes out of bounds, and that'll be a corner kick, I believe.
This is a dangerous situation. The Millers are pretty good at corner kicks. McKenna Malloy should be taking it. And we'll see if they can get a header into the goal.
Everybody's all lined up. Malloy's got it set. James right there in front of the goal. Good deflection there. Good job by Madison Roush, the goaltender for the Spartans, to grab that and put them out of danger on that, Andrew.
Yeah, you'd like to see that ball placed a little bit further away from the post.
Millers will get the inbound, trying to put some early pressure on the Spartans. Down the near side, Lauren Adam with the ball. Into the middle. That one's going to go out of bounds. Millers will continue. Retain the ball. Lauren Adam ready to put it in play. So that one went out of bounds. And the Spartans will put it back in play. Kicked right straight out of bounds again, trying to get it down the far side. Just could not quite get it down there. I believe that's Emma Potter there on the far side, if I'm correct, Andrew.
Yes, that was Emma Potter. Chatterton making a run on the ball.
Millers get it back. Potter from the corner loses it. Ball goes out of bounds. See who they're going to give it to here. Looks like the Millers will get it back. Lona Chatterton went down on that one. Emma Doobie.
Good job by Grace Caskey. Had the ball away from danger.
Yep.
There you go, better. There you go, let's go.
J.C. Hoopengardner sends it across the field. Just a little bit in front of Miss Coram James. And the Spartans put it in. Millers take it right back. All the way across the field, down to Lauren Adam. Nice job of ball control by Lauren Adam there.
Lauren Adam has been a pleasant surprise for the Millers, mostly on defense, but she can handle it on the offensive end.
That one goes out of bounds. We'll go back to the Millers. I'm almost tempted to say the Millers will be putting it in from the 45, but I guess we are playing on a dual-purpose field today. Madison Morris with the ball. Loses to the Millers. Eva Bramblett had it. That one goes out of bounds, and the Spartans will take it back. Homestead, of course, a southwestern suburban area of Fort Wayne. They've been to this regional and the semi-state before. This is a good soccer program. Spartans put it back in deep. Chasing it down is Sophia Sertone.
Lauren Adam on defense again.
Lauren Adam with a great job there.
Go on, Miller.
Ava Bramblett had it.
Oh, good ball, good ball.
Jenna Chatterton chasing it down. She's going to get the shot off, but it went right in front of the net, and there was nobody there. And James comes back and takes it away, see if she can get a centering shot. That ball goes out of bounds.
Not sure about that being a goal kick.
Yeah, that was the side judge said that was last touched by the Millers. So the goal kick coming for the Spartans. Gage Archibald trying to get to the ball for the Spartans. Millers with 3 defenders back. Emma Potter puts it back toward midfield. Jenna Chatterton. James chasing it down on the side. That one's going to go out of bounds off of James. Out of bounds once again. This time it'll go back to the Millers. Emma Potter puts it back in play. Gurn James chasing it down, keeps it in bounds. Miller's keeping the pressure on, looking for a centering pass. Can't quite get to it. Allison Farrell cleared it out for the Spartans. Miller's put it in play once again. Jenna Chatterton with it.
Nice move by McKenna Malloy.
Ooh, tried to get it into the middle there, didn't make it. Here's a shot and a save. Nice low shot there. I didn't see who got that shot.
That was McKenna Malloy.
Okay. And good save there by Madison Roush.
Good job by the Millers there to apply pressure on the Homestead defense.
Sarah Pori is out on the field now for the Spartans. They'll put it back in play. Quickly inbounded by Rachel Parrish into the corner. Trying to get it out of there.
Homestead goal kick. Or corner kick.
That corner kick coming up. And went right off of the Millers. This will be Rachel Parrish. Nice corner kick. See if they can get the rebound. They do not. Spartans.
Ava deflecting.
Ava Bramblett.
Good job over there by Ava Bramblett.
Wonderful. Very, very good. No call there. Bella Griffey takes it, sends it down the field. Spartans take it right back. Here's Sarah Pori. Up to Emma Doobie.
Another corner.
Another corner kick coming up. How dangerous are these corner kicks, Andrew?
They can make or break. They change a game in an instant. You just need one well-placed ball, and just a miscue on defense will send the ball into the net.
Rachel Parrish put it in play. Tried to get the deflection on the header. Ball still bouncing around in front of the net. Nobody can get to it. And finally, the Millers clear it out. Yes, great defensive work there by the Millers.
It makes you nervous with the Millers back there with Josie Taylor and her 3rd career start in the tournament, no less.
Mm-hmm.
But she's proven to hold her own, and the defense has helped her out tremendously.
She's done a great job. James chasing it down along the sideline. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will go back to the Homestead Spartans. Jenna Chatterton setting up the offense. Isabella Griffey. Long pass to about the midfield mark to Emma Doobie. Madison Morris over to the far side. Will they get there before it goes out of bounds? Yes. Millers managed to clear it away from the goal box area. Spartans keeping the pressure on.
Go, Millers, go.
Nicely cleared the midfield area. Miller's with the ball again, trying to get the offense set up. Isabella Griffey chasing it down. That one ends up going out of bounds. Celebrating over 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200. Also visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Spartans try to get into the Miller zone. That one rolls out of bounds. Millers will get the ball back. Out of bounds. Millers once again with the inbound. Out of bounds once again. Millers will put it back in play. I believe that's Emma Potter there on the far side, putting the ball in play.
Mill will make the throw in. It's good to see Kiana Seaford out there. She missed sectional week. And to have her back is invaluable for the Millers.
Yeah, an important part of this team.
The state championship hero from a year ago.
The Millers and the Spartans dueling it out here at Logansport. Regional soccer action here on Hamilton County Television. Brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Seaford went down, no call.
Yeah, she tripped on the ball. I think that was no call.
Both these teams putting on some excellent defense.
Here we go.
Here's a chance for the Spartans.
Good job by Grace Taskey to
Wow.
get back. Great
She
hustle.
did just a great job there. Grace Taskey just showed her speed in what she's worth. And Spartans will toss it in, which they do.
This will be a corner kick for Homestead.
Yep. Rachel Parrish ready to execute the corner kick. 23-25 left here in the first half. That one sails all the way across the goal box.
There's Ava Bramblett again.
Bramblett gets the ball. Goes out of bounds. Spartans quickly get the ball back in. Sophia White chases it down for the Spartans.
Jenna Chatterton full throttle into that.
Trying to get it into the middle. Cleared by the Millers. Once again back into the midfield area. And Sophia White reset the offense for the Spartans. Miller's got it right back again. Lana Chatterton on the field now for the Millers. That one's out of bounds. And Rachel Parrish goes to put it in play. We're less than halfway through the first half here. That one just rolled right down the line. I thought they were going to call that out of bounds.
Go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Isabella Griffey sends it deep.
Go get him. Atta girl.
Jenna Chatterton
Good job.
had a chance at it, but got run off the play.
Bodies are flying right now. Everybody's
they are.
hustling. You love to see the hustle from both teams.
It's only 43 degrees out there. The more they keep moving, the warmer they are, I guess.
Free kick. Kate Bettner taking the free kick.
Bettner with the big number 12 on her back. .21-20 remaining here in the first half. at Logansport. No score. Here's the kick from Bentner, right toward the goal, but blocked nicely by Sophia White. She clears it out, but the Millers take it back, and a couple of headers back and forth. And we're going to have a foul called. And the Spartans will have a chance to put the ball back in play. Andrew, both these teams don't waste any time getting the ball back in play.
They don't. They're looking to push the ball. They're looking to get something going, and hopefully they can catch the defense napping.
Going to be a foul called on the Millers on that one. Little push in the back there. Spartans put it down the field. Cleared by Jenna Chatterton, I believe.
Homestead doing a good job of eliminating the passing lines.
Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Back to the action here. That one's going to roll beyond the goal line.
I don't know if Kate Bettner misplayed that, but it works out. Take a goal kick there.
Millers will get the ball back, and Josie Taylor will put it back in play. Millers send it deep. Jenna Chatterton chasing it down, but she's not going to get to it.
She'll hustle down the field to the ball and force a out of bounds.
Yeah, she did.
Where normally the other team would just clear it.
Centered. Chased down by Malloy. She didn't get to it. No call on that trip.
Good no call.
That one will go to the Spartans. I guess what we're seeing here, Andrew, is we're seeing just a lot of very, very close action. And the referees probably giving the benefit of the doubt to the players and not calling a lot of the trips that possibly, could have been called. But as you say, good no calls.
Yeah, sometimes it's better just to let the play happen, see if the girls can make a play, and then
try to
sometimes they make the play hard enough where you have to make the call. But
yeah. Difference between a non-intentional trip or an aggressive trip or something like that.
A lot of times we see the officials get a little bit tighter with their whistle as we go through the game. Towards the end, they'll probably be calling more.
We're under 18 minutes here in the first half. No score from Logansport. Regional soccer action on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Spartans managed to keep that one in, just barely in, but then off the foot of James, it goes out of bounds. And Rachel Parrish will put it back in play. Nice toss in by Parrish.
Go, Millers.
Millers take that and send it right back into Homestead territory. Kate Bentner chasing it down. Here's James with the ball. She is so much fun to watch. She is so mobile. That one's going to go beyond the goal line, and Madison Roush will put it back in play for the Homestead Spartans. No, it's not going to be Madison Roush. It's going to be Sophia White. White gets a pretty decent kick, just almost to midfield. Millers get it back. A lot of end-to-end action so far in this match. Not a whole lot of substitutions either yet, Andrew.
No, I think both teams have pretty set on who they're going to play at this point.
Foul called, and we'll get a kick from the field. This will be Sophia White putting it back in play for Homestead.
You got to love the Millers' options coming off the bench. They're just such a deep team.
Yes. Yeah, that is definitely a plus for this team. And you know, you and I have talked numerous times about some of the advantages the Millers have. Madison Roush took that ball and just kicked it straight out of bounds. Why would you, now tell me the reason for her kicking that out of bounds? Did she have too many
I don't think
Miller
she meant to. I
defenders?
think she meant to pass it to her teammate to clear it.
Opportunity for the Millers here. Miss Gurham James with it.
Just pull the trigger. Just see if you can get something.
She could not get the kick. Roush puts it back in play. Spartans try to get it deep into the Miller zone. Grace Taskey gets the ball back for the Millers. Emma Potter had it there momentarily. James chasing it down. Can she get to the corner before that ball goes out of bounds? Who touched that last?
Corner kick.
Going to be a corner kick for the Millers.
Good job by Meske.
Am I allowed to call her that? Okay. I know she's got a difficult name to
I go in and out of
pronounce.
it. It's when you're around the kids all day at school, you kind of fall into what they call each other.
Miller set up the corner kick. Couple substitutions coming in. Get some fresh legs out there. 14:25 left in the first half. A scoreless first half into the middle. Blocked by the Spartans. And they promptly kick the ball out of bounds. Millers will toss it in.
Monkey roll.
Yep. Lauren Adam just couldn't quite get to that ball. That'll be a goal kick. What determines whether the goaltender is going to put that ball in play or they bring somebody else in to put it in play, Andrew?
I think it's mostly if the girl can place the ball better or if she can get more distance on the kick.
'Cause I have seen teams so far this year that every time there's a kick from the goal, the opportunity for the Millers broken
Kiana
up. Seifert
Muskram James out to Ava
in the
Bramblett.
corner, just wide.
Good opportunity there
Yep.
for the Millers.
Yeah, just could not get it into the net, but great opportunity.
You see that high motor
Two
from
shots.
Kiana Seifert
Yep.
creating an opportunity for the Millers. Muskram James and Ava Bramblett. Most of the times throughout the season, they've been doing everything together. They usually assist each other's goals. So I would not have been surprised to see if that went in.
Spartans put the ball down the field. Grace Taskey did a nice job of preventing them from taking that back. James, Lauren Adam. Taylor Archibald gets a head on it. And we're going to have a field kick. 12:27 remaining in the first half. Spartans and the Millers for the right to go to the regional championship game tonight, which will be here in Logansport at 7 o'clock. Turning out to be a gorgeous day, very chilly. I noticed as I was driving up 31 this morning as the sun was coming out, the vivid colors on some of the trees as that early morning sun was hitting those leaves. Just a beautiful sight. It's that time of year for leaf watching in Indiana.
There you go.
Right in front of the net.
Because Taylor made a late
Wow.
break for that. That kind of
Yeah.
made me nervous.
So Taylor will put the ball back in play.
I think you're seeing another important key to the game is communication on defense with Josie Taylor in her third game. it's something different for this defense. They don't know when she's coming out, so it's important for her to communicate.
That one off of the foot of James, and that will go to the Spartans. They'll put it back in play. Millers get it back.
A little bit of high kick, yeah.
Explain to me what a high kick is.
Basically, it's putting your opponent in danger. Anybody near you, you can cleat them in the face. Just want to eliminate any danger from the game you can. It's different if she's in the open field, but when you're right next to your opponent, it's dangerous.
Spartans try to regroup. Millers take it back away from them. Love to watch Ava Bramblett handle that ball. She does such a good job with it. Out of bounds. I think that's McKenna Malloy going to put that. It's either McKenna Malloy or Emma Potter. I can't tell which one it is.
I think it's Emma, but it's hard to tell with that sun glaring
yes,
right
it
off
is.
of her.
Miller's trying to get the ball down the field. James was there, but just could not get to it. Isabella Griffey puts it down. And Sophia White comes out and clears it out for Homestead. Is it going to stay in bounds? Yeah, it's going to roll out of bounds, and the Millers will get the ball back.
You see that Miller defense? It's hustle all day long.
This will be Lauren Adam putting the ball into play. Sophia White about to gather it in. Homestead with the ball, cleared out by Grace Taskey. That one's going to roll out of bounds and go to the Spartans. Gaylor Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence since 1984. Gaylor Electric continues to build upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcome, and reliable insights, fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with its President and CEO Chuck Goodrich, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County Television Sports. 8 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in what has been a very quick, well-played first half here from Logansport. Regional soccer action on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Millers put the ball back in play. Spartans get a head on it. Millers get another head on it. And we do have a Miller down there. I can't see who that is.
Emma Potter. I think
Emma
she was
Potter.
just taking a little break.
I think she kind of slipped there and fell on her back.
Yeah,
Since the establishment of Churchill and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call, 317-773-2190, or visit the website, www.cchalaw.com. Church.
Just played that ball.
Millers with possible opportunity here deep in Spartan territory. Lord Adam puts it back in play. Jenna Chatterton moves it into the middle. Comes J.C. Hoopengartner in the middle. Spartans managed to deflect it. Nice move there by Emma Potter to keep that ball in play, Andrew.
Emma hustles. Emma creates opportunities for the Millers all the time.
She certainly does. Grace Taskey trying to put it back into the Spartan zone. You just see by the way that these Millers handle the ball that they are definitely a well-coordinated machine. Millers will get the inbound toss quickly. The ball goes back into play and goes out of bounds, and the Millers will have it. Another inbound toss there. Emma Potter ready to put it in play. Looking to get the ball centered. Oh, boy.
Good choice by Bella Griffey to cross that in.
Miller's trying to take it away.
And another chance.
Yep, another chance for the Millers is Lauren Adam. Miller's trying to put some pressure here on the Spartans. Spartans get to the ball, clear it.
McKenna Malloy.
Malloy in the middle. That one's blocked by the Spartans. And it'll still be Miller ball. Coming in from the far side. Emma Potter put it back in play here. 5:40 remaining here in a scoreless first half. Miller's with the ball. About 4 or 5 headers in a row. Finally hits the turf.
Millers. Go, Millers.
Millers take control of the ball, fall back to regroup the offense. Lauren Adam with it. Gets around one. No call again, and the ball will go back to the Spartans with the toss. Nope, they overruled it. It's going to go to the Millers, Andrew.
Yep, I think he originally had that called. Free kick.
Yes, it's going to be a free kick.
Lauren Adam fell immediately onto that track. The teams definitely are not used to having to track that close to the playing surface, so it's a little bit of a harder fall.
And there's also a cement barrier there.
McKenna Malloy.
Oh,
great
my.
opportunity. McKenna Malloy is dangerous from free kicks within 30 yards. She is a sharp shooter.
She could have gotten just a little more on that. Madison Roush would not have been able to jump up and deflect that.
It was a good ball and a good defensive effort by Madison Roush.
Good offensive effort by Roush. Good defensive effort by, I got that
Flip it around, yeah.
Yep. Malloy with the offensive effort. Here's one right in front of the net, deflected. Miller's trying to keep the ball alive. Spartans clear it out. It's going to roll out of bounds, but it's going to be a Miller ball. That one's going to go out of bounds and go to the Spartans. Spartans drive it deep into Miller territory. 3:30 on the clock here in the first half. Millers will put the ball back in play.
Took a hard fall over.
Yeah,
on the
another
track
hard
by
fall
the
over there
bench.
on the track.
Homestead girl taking a minute to get up. She stopping the clock for this.
Say, if you're planning to make a move, why not call it a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino has connections and a commitment to the community. She raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with all of your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo, 317-490-3735. Miller's ready to put the ball back in action there. I couldn't see who that Spartan player is, but she did get up and walking off the field under her own power, so that's always good to see.
24, I believe.
Make it Emma Doobie. D-U-B-Y. I mean, it's Doobie. Miller's trying to get something going here late in the first half. Down the near sideline. And the Spartans just kick it out of bounds rather than trying to move it back up the field. Lauren Adam puts the ball back in play. Spartans with the ball. Lauren Brown had it momentarily.
J.C. Hoopengartner interrupting
Nice
things.
defense by J.C. Hoopengartner.
And there's Kate Bettner telling Josie to take the ball.
So Josie Taylor will put the ball back in play. 2.5 minutes in the first half. Taylor gets a nice high kick well into Spartan territory. Sophia White trying to chase it down. Miller's going to get to it first. Malloy with it. Up to Bramlett. Bramlett in front.
Good
Shot
effort.
on goal. Good idea. She had Isabella Griffey up there. It could not get it to her, so took the shot on goal. Under 2 minutes. Millers and the Spartans all tied up at 0-0 here. Regional soccer action on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. That one goes out of bounds. Spartans will have another chance. All the way across the field. I believe that was Tori Goodwin who kind of showed some tumbling expertise there.
Jenna Chatterton.
Was it Chatterton? I couldn't quite read the number.
And she went full throttle into that ball and just tumbled over.
Spartans put it back in play. Miller's cleared out from the front of the goal box. Isabella Griffey digging for it. Emma Potter with a nice shot down the sideline, but Spartans take it away. I think the Spartans are just going to let that roll out of bounds, and Miller's playing aggressively as they always do when after that ball.
Yeah. That'll be about it for this half.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's the end of the first half. There is no score. I'd like to remind you, as a Hamilton County Commissioner, Mark Hairbrand is always focused on listening to the community and continuing to lead Hamilton County into even more success. Mark Hairbrand is passionate about schools and education, public safety, finding cost-saving solutions for complex challenges, and truly having an open dialogue with residents. Remember, Mark will be on the November 3rd ballot running for re-election as a Hamilton County Commissioner, so please cast your ballot for Mark Hairbrand. Also like to remind you that Van Alsdale and Farrar is a proud sponsor of Hamilton County Television. Van Alsdale and Farrar is a 106-year-old Indiana company specializing in information, communications, print, and business processes. We are Business Technology Simplified. Visit our website for more information at www.vanalsdale.com. That's Van Alsdale and Farrar. Business Technology Simplified. Andrew, we've got the first 40 minutes in the books. Give me a little recap of what you saw, the positives and the negatives in this first half.
Good hustle on both sides. Both teams are really putting in an effort to creating any opportunity they can. I think we're set up for some potential drama towards the end of this game.
Are you looking at this going down to a overtime and possibly penalty kicks?
Ooh, I hope it's not penalty kicks. I think it's a terrible way to decide a winner, but it'll definitely possibly be a late goal. I hate overtime in a semifinal game on a two-game day. Mm-hmm. That will impact the second game tonight, whichever team wins. So hopefully this is just decided clean.
It's halftime here at Logansport. No score between the Noblesville Millers and the Homestead Spartans. You are watching Hamilton County Television Sports presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville. We'll be back with second half action after these messages from our sponsors.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
For the past several months, I've been my kids' everything.
Their teacher. Library media specialist.
Food service.
Building maintenance.
Nurse.
PE teacher.
But I'm about to get a well-deserved timeout. With my kids back in school, I can do what I do best, be a mom. But it's up to me and you to keep our kids in school. And to do that, we're going to have to show some class. That means checking their temperature in the morning. Anything above 100 degrees means our children need to stay home. We need to lead by example by wearing our masks and modeling good social distancing to our kids. We need to make sure our kids avoid crowds and large gatherings outside of school. That includes slumber parties, playdates, and family reunions. We need to schedule a test for anyone in our family who may be exhibiting signs of COVID. For kids, those symptoms will include fever, fatigue, and a change in taste and smell. And let's be sure to keep our kids home if they're waiting for COVID test results or just feel crummy. So join me in having some class by supporting our educators and keeping our kids in school.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Are you tired of watching your favorite IHSAA broadcasts on your small mobile device? You can now watch them on your TV with new apps for Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire, and Roku. Brought to you by the IHSAA and Blue Frame Technology.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Welcome back to Logansport High School in today's broadcast of IHSAA Class 3A Regional Soccer on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. We'd like to also thank our other fantastic sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Van Alsel and Farrar, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, a Carpenter Real Estate, Mark Hairbrandt for County Commissioner, the Noblesville Senior Girls Soccer Parents, Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. My name is Brad Silbert here at Logansport. We are tied at 0-0 here. We're just about ready to go with action here in the second half as the teams take the field. Andrew, if you're the coach on both of these teams, what do you tell your teams here at halftime?
Well, you want to keep up the effort. It's been a positive effort all day. For the Millers, I'd say pick up the pace a little bit. Maybe you get a goal, you need to space out the Homestead defense and create passing lanes. I apologize for being heavy breath. It's a very steep climb up here.
You're a young man, Andrew.
Not well taken care of, though.
We are just about ready to go with second half action. The Millers will be moving left to right on your screen once again in their white traveling uniforms. The Spartans in their home deep blue uniforms. And we got to get the clock reset before we can start here. There we go. Now we're at 40 minutes.
Might be an important aspect of the game.
Yes. So we had a kind of like call it a little false start there. No penalty on that. And the Spartans take the ball over first. Drive it deep into Miller territory. Josie Taylor grabs that, and she'll kick it back into play. Not as much on that foot that time as some of the previous kicks that Taylor's made. Here's James with it. Emma Potter sends it into the midfield area. Bramblett. Madison Morris chasing it down for the Spartans. Waiting for the rest of her forwards and offensive players to get back.
Bramblett.
Nice job by Ava Bramblett to take that ball away. We're going to have a foot race here. This one's going to probably be won by Sophia White, which it is for the Spartans. That one goes out of bounds. Emma Potter with it. Stay in bounds, or does that go out? It goes out of bounds. The Millers will get the ball in. You know, after all those home games we did this year down at the Hallmark Orthodontic Complex, it's odd to come to a soccer game and not have Stephanie Potter coming in and say, what would you guys like from the concession stand?
Well, I walked by her and she still made the offer. So
oh, did she?
Always appreciate Stephanie.
Oh, yeah. The last of the Potters to come through the Noblesville system.
Stephanie had a rough time last Saturday, knowing it was her
imagine.
final.
Millers fall back, regroup. James with it. Trying to get away from the defense of the Spartans. Paige Archibald sends it over to the far side. Now back into the middle. Malloy to the far side. Taskey over there.
And I got to give a special shout out to former Miller soccer players. They definitely show up and support the program.
That's great.
We got Ellie Knoll here, and obviously Lauren Chatterton's here supporting not only her sisters but Miller soccer. And throughout the season, we've seen Carly Hudnall and Sydney Anderson. Sydney's made frequent trips up to the press box to say hello to us.
Always good to see the graduates.
Yes. Always remember where you come from and that we're always here.
These ladies meant a lot to this program through the years. That's going to go out of bounds. Millers will have the ball. Just about 3 minutes gone here in the second half. Still no score. You kind of get the feeling that this could end up either tied or maybe a 1-0 game here.
There you go.
Miller sent it down the far side, trying to get it into the middle. Spartans there defensively. Josie Taylor comes way out of the goal to take that away. We do have one other score of interest. Guerin Catholic is ahead of Brownsburg 3-0 in their regional. Madison Morris tries to set it up. Jenna Chatterton chases it down and sends it out of bounds before the Spartans can get to it. I'd like to thank our technical crew. We have the dynamic duo of Hannah Ray and we'll call him Lucas today. Directing right now. Will Wofford on the camera. Thanks to you guys for your great effort. Also thanks to our executive producer, Jim Wofford, putting everything together back at the studios to send this signal out to you wherever you may be today. We appreciate you joining us. We know Miller Soccer attracts a lot of viewers in a lot of different places all over the country, and we've had people traveling outside the country who've told us that they watch some of these Miller Soccer matches. Send a special hello to Jess and Marcia Roberts down in Evansville. They're the grandparents of Miller Soccer player Kylie Roberts. Ooh. Oh my. Josie Taylor deflected that, and it ended up going to her right and just off the goal line. Wow. Homestead almost put that first goal on the board there, Andrew, and they're going to have a corner kick.
That was definitely an opportunity, and it's not over yet.
That one goes beyond the goal line, so Taylor will put the ball back in play. I'll say Jess and Marcia Roberts.
I think that shot caught everybody off guard.
Yes, it
including
did.
Josie.
Yep,
I think that took a weird hop for her.
Jess and Marcia watching down in Evansville today. They do get up here now and then to see some of the games, but their granddaughter Kylie, number 3 on the Millers. Spartans try to put the pressure, keep the pressure back on the Millers. A play like just happened down there with that situation with the goal, Andrew. Is that sometimes a wake-up call, or does that sometimes stun the players?
It can serve as a wake-up call, but like you said, there some teams it can rattle. It can throw them off enough to say, "Oh my gosh, this might go against us." But I'm confident enough in the Miller mental attitude that that'll shape it up for them.
Of course, Sarah Kyle, the normal starting goalie for the Millers, still in concussion protocol. Unfortunately, she's not able to play, but you got to give Josie Taylor credit. She's done a great job of filling in on number 1 short notice, and number 2 with, I think you said this is her 3rd game.
Yeah,
that she's played.
She's served well,
and
we're lucky at Noblesville. No matter which goalie we would have gone with, I think we would have been in very good hands. But Josie has definitely stepped up. She made a diving save at the end of the game against Southeastern to preserve the 2-1 victory.
Spartans try to keep the pressure on. Grace Taskey chasing it down.
Grace didn't need to do that.
And that will result, I believe, in a corner kick, correct?
No, it'll be a free kick. Grace Taskey got called for a foul.
Oh, okay. I saw the ball go out of bounds.
Just a mental lapse there.
Yep,
she
I did not.
Didn't even need to be near the player. The ball was rolling out of bounds without any threat.
Spartans have definitely had the pressure on here in the first 7.5 minutes of this half. Here comes the kick. Ball still bouncing around in front of the net.
And
that's going to be a foul called on the Spartans. I couldn't see who it was, but I believe who it was was trying to take out.
Kiana Seifert fell to the ground.
Yep.
I think that's the one that got the call. Homestead definitely coming out with a different energy.
Yeah, they're definitely coming out more aggressive here in this second half. Josie Taylor comes out and takes the ball, and she'll put it back in play. She's not getting as much into the ball in this half as she did early in the first half. Millers will keep that one, and Emma Potter will put it back in play. Sophia White drives it into
that.
Deep into the Miller zone. Kate Bentner just couldn't get her foot on that right, and that one.
That'll go out of bounds. Was
that'll
it
go out.
Nope. Goal kick.
Goal kick coming. Still no score. Second half action. 30 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the second half. Taylor sends it down. Malloy, far side. Lauren Adam going back for the ball once again. That one's going to go out of bounds, and the Spartans will get the toss. Both these teams very quick on getting that toss in so far today, Andrew.
Yep, just trying to push it. Especially Homestead right now. They've definitely got a little bit of momentum going.
Yes, they do. They've had a couple good opportunities. Nice block there by the Miller defense.
That's them just trying to put pressure on that Miller defense.
Here comes James. She's run off the play by Morgan Kaiser.
McKenna Malloy getting that ball. Threading it to
Here
Jenna.
comes Jenna Chatterton. Is she going to be able to get a kick?
She puts it, just
boy.
off.
She missed that goal post probably by less than a foot. Good opportunity for Jenna Chatterton. Let's see if this changes the momentum, Andrew, because the Millers had been...
they needed something to energize them. Hopefully this can be it.
They were struggling a little bit. Maybe that'll be the spark that'll get them back in here. James going to take a rest on the bench for the Millers. Down on the side, trying to get it into the middle. Chatterton had it along the side. Adam trying to center it, trying to get it to somebody to. Millers cannot get it.
Call Bella for a high kick, I believe.
Yep, that'll be a ground kick. This time the Spartans don't seem to be quite in much of a hurry to get the ball back in play as they had been earlier. 28:30 remaining in the second half. Spartans put it back into play about midfield. Millers chase it down. Miller's looking for that opportunity. Yep, that one gets taken away. And here's Emma Potter resetting the offense for the Millers. Griffey. And I believe we're going to have a foul call there. Or did that go out of bounds?
It's free kick for Homestead. Playing on the ground by Emma, maybe? Okay, that made more sense. I mean, they seemed to me they
reversed
getting Emma to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't see if it was right along the sideline there, and I couldn't see whether that went out of bounds or the foul occurred first. But anyways, McKenna Malloy will put it back in play here. McKenna had a great opportunity in the first half and just barely missed a goal. See if she can get it this time. Goes right for the net. Madison Roush makes the save. I think that would have been a little bit to the left, Andrew, but...
Ava Bramblett was there to clean up if she needed.
Spartans drive it deep into Miller territory.
And Adam drew a foul over there.
Yep, Adam got the foul. The Millers will put the ball back in play. Oh, boy, just overled the pass.
Two missed plays.
Miller's coming back, trying to take it away. Bentner does a nice
little
job
bit
of
of shoving
getting it down the field. And the Spartans put that ball well out of play.
Sophie White did a good job of just getting into Jenna Chatterton's back on that play, disrupting the play.
Oh, I couldn't quite get it to Ava Bramlett. And that one's going to roll out of bounds, and the Millers will get that one. McKenna Malloy prepares. Correction, Emma Potter gets ready to put it back in play. Morgan Kaiser puts it into the middle for the Spartans. Jenna Chatterton gets it along the side there. Miller's looking for some help there. Taskey gets it down there, but the Spartans take it away. Foot race here. Looked like there could have been a push in the back there, Andrew, but another no call.
Yeah, it didn't really have an effect on the play.
Millers end up sending that one out of bounds. Isabella Griffey just did not have a chance to get to it. Ellison Farrell will put the ball back in play. Celebrating 29 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners. Serving at Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Contact them at 317-773-7200. Visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Remember to follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Brad Silbert along with Andrew Trissler here from Logansport. Regional soccer action, the Noblesville Millers and the Homestead Spartans. We are all tied up at 0-0 in what has been everything we expected it to be so far today, Andrew. This has been a great match.
Highly competitive. Expect nothing less from two top 10 ranked teams. And in the regional semifinal, it's win or go home. So you're going to get everybody's best effort.
Not only 2 3A top-ranked teams, but State of Indiana top-ranked, also both of them in the national polls. This is the kind of match you expect in the finals.
Yes. And the Millers, with their schedule, play several of those throughout the year.
Yeah.
Especially in their sectional.
Got a call away from the ball. That one's going to go against the Millers. The Spartans will put it back in play. Spartans trying to get it centered. Lauren Adam down there along the far sideline. Kenna Malloy. Both players go down.
And that's going to be a misplay. Kate Bettner. They've been having a difficult time making connection with the ball. And that's should be a PK. This is a huge moment in this game.
Yes, it will. Let's see if Josie Taylor.
Biggest moment of Josie's life.
Yeah.
16 taking it.
Ryan Parrish with the penalty kick. Taylor is ready. Here's the kick. It's good.
Perfect. Upper 90.
So the Homestead Spartans have taken the lead over the Noblesville Millers 1-0 here at the 23-minute mark in half number 2 on a penalty kick by Ryan Parrish.
We'll see if the Millers can battle back. They've proven time and time again this year they can take a punch. They went down 2-0 in the first 7 minutes at Zionsville and came back for a 3-2 victory in the final moments.
Tough situation there. I imagine that right now Kate Bentner is probably really feeling bad about what happened here. Now we're going to have a ground kick from right out in front of the net by the Millers.
McKenna Malloy.
McKenna Malloy will try again. The shot deflected. Millers are after it. Jenna Chatterton tried to get to it, and she could not. And the Millers will have a corner kick. This will be Isabella Griffey putting the ball in play. She gets it to Malloy. Malloy with the shot in front.
McKenna Malloy.
McKenna Malloy scores.
Great answer. Take a punch and punch right back.
Less 54 seconds later. McKenna Malloy. For the Millers, for McKenna Malloy, that is her 5th goal of the season. Great setup on that, Andrew.
Great setup. I didn't quite see it. Performing tweeting opportunities for Noblesville Athletic Department. Just as I put in a goal for Homestead, the Millers answer right back.
Who got the assist on that, do you remember?
I think you said Isabella Griffey.
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, Griffey.
This is, like I said, drama.
Yes, it is. 56 seconds. We went from a 1-0 game to a 1-1 game, basically back at ground zero. That goal by Ryan Parrish for the Spartans, that was her 4th goal of the season with 3 assists, so that gives her 11 points. McKenna Malloy, her 5th goal of the season with 15 points. Millers will put it in bounds. Jenna Chatterton. Chatterton trying to get it down the field. Can she get to it? That one's going to go out of bounds.
So hard all the time. You don't understand how she gets up sometimes. But Jenna Chatterton is totally...
For Isabella Griffey, that was her 1st assist of the season.
I don't think the officials realized there was a Homestead girl a little shaken up on that.
Yeah, that was a hard crash there when they came together.
Yes.
But Jenna Chatterton, as she's done all season, she gets into those skirmishes like that, and she just jumps right up and runs right back down. So we are tied 1-1. 20 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the second half. Thank you for joining us today on Hamilton County Television, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. Here comes the kick from Josie Taylor. That one goes out of bounds. And the Spartans quickly get that ball inbounds. Millers take it right back. But the Spartans are going to get it once again. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them 317-773-7391 or check them out online, www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Kiana Seifert back on the field for the Millers. That one goes out of bounds. And the Spartans will put it in. Appears to be Rachel Parrish going over there for the ball. Sends it right into the middle. Miller's trying to clear it out of the area there. Finally cleared out, I believe, by McKenna Malloy, but it goes out of bounds. How often do you see that, though, Andrew? One team scores and then another team comes right back very quickly and scores
There's
again.
an opportunity.
Oh, just up and over the net.
Josie was not going to let that happen. She backed right into the goalpost.
I believe that hit the football upright and bounced back. I saw it bounce out, but I didn't think it hit the goal box. Now they're
going to fix the goal. Like I said, Josie ran into it. She was not going to. If she had anything to do with it, it wasn't going to go in either way.
So Josie Taylor set to put the ball back in play for the Millers. 18-15 here in the first half. Off the head of Taylor Archibald. That one that's going to be to the Millers. Kiana Seifert puts it back in. Off the head of McKenna Malloy. Grace Taskey down there fighting for it. Taskey chasing it down there. She gets a foot on it. 3 or 4 players converge there all at once, and nobody could come up with it. And that one goes.
Grace Taskey gained a best friend over there.
Yes,
the girl was
sir.
holding her hand the whole way.
Gaylor Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylor Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, and reliable insights fueled by their genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, their president and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports. Miller's coming down the field. Kiana Seifert trying to chase it down.
They got it off a ricochet on Kiana.
Yeah, it went off of Kiana, definitely. She tried to quickly get that ball into bounds, but the line judge caught him. Another stoppage here. And we'll have a field kick.
Clipping Alana Chatterton on Alana's header. So we're going to give the Millers a free kick. No advantage.
McKenna Malloy will have the kick. Madison Rouse gets ready for the kick. Instead of putting it on goal, she sends it over to Emma Potter. Potter sends it into the middle.
Not used to McKenna deferring on that.
Yeah, that
but it was
surprised
a smart
me.
play, looking at that defensive wall.
Here's Seifert. Miller's with an opportunity here.
Ava Bramlett.
Oh, just over the net by Ava Bramlett. Did you see her bend down and go, oh gosh, I missed.
Trying to put a little body English on
that.
Yep.
Good opportunity for the Millers. Another substitution coming in. Spartans with the kick from the goal, and it goes straight out of bounds.
Kind of get the feeling after that second goal, it really gave Noblesville the momentum.
Yes. Yeah, they've definitely kept the pressure more on the Spartans now. The first, about the first 20 minutes of this half, the Spartans definitely had the advantage. Millers fall back and regroup. And Potter
got a run on it.
Yep.
Just a bad touch.
Kiana Seifert ended up putting the ball out of bounds off of the Spartans. Malloy puts it in.
Out of bounds.
That's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to go to the Spartans. Since establishment of Churchill and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, business, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call, 317-773-2190. Visit their website, www.cchalaw.com. Church, Hiddle and Antrim. Miller's moving the ball down the field.
Bramblett controlling downfield. Just held on a little too long.
Yep. Spartans kick it away.
Counter.
Yep,
there's that track again.
Yep, goes out of bounds. And once again, one of the Spartans goes down hard across there.
We're going to have road rashes tomorrow.
You know, the thing I worry about more than that track, Andrew, is that cement line there that's probably about maybe a foot wide between the field and the track. And, man, if you hit the, I mean, the track ain't exactly soft. Well, of course, neither is the field.
Right.
But when you got that cement cement right around there. That's a tough one too.
It's one of the things you practice for. I know Coach Brady takes the Millers to Beaver Materials Field to practice not only on the turf but to get used to the surroundings of the football field, because it's totally different than the soccer complex.
Sarah Pori gets it down into. Is that one going to get out of bounds? It does get out of bounds. Let's see who they're going to give that to.
They're going to get a goal kick. Ricochet off the Homestead.
I thought it went off Homestead.
Good hustle by Josie Taylor.
She did a great job of getting out there.
Disrupting that.
Yeah, she took a chance, but
she doesn't get there. The Homestead player gets an opportunity to set for a shot and just try to get a foot in front of her.
Taylor's played an excellent game so far today. Lone goal for the Spartans came on a penalty kick.
She placed that penalty kick perfectly in the
yes,
upper
she
90.
Did.
And I mean, Josie Taylor guessed right, but if you place that ball perfectly on a PK, there's no opportunity of touching it.
I think, regardless of the caliber of the goalie, that was that was a tough one to save. That one goes out of bounds, looking like it went off of Isabella Griffey.
Homestead was trying to get that ball in like you've been saying all day, but they had a sub coming in. So the referee put an end to that.
A little bit over 12 minutes remaining in the second half. Miller's trying to recent the offense. Kiana Seifert with it.
Let's see if she can make something of this.
Chatterton down the near side. Can she get to it before it goes out of bounds?
She
did
Sophia
get to
White
it,
fell on that concrete.
But was last touched by the Millers.
Sophia White's had a heck of a game today.
Yeah.
She is a brick wall back there for Homestead.
She's fun to watch. She is quick. So the Spartans will put the ball back in play. Millers get it right back. Kiana Seifert puts it down toward the goal. White is there. Jenna Chatterton trying to take it away from her, but she cannot. Taskey puts it back into the zone. Griffey. That one goes out of bounds and it'll go to the Millers. Lauren Adam with the ball. Puts it back in play. Do either of these teams have another goal left in them before end of regulation? That is the question. Is that going to roll out of bounds or is it going to go beyond the goal line? It goes beyond the goal line.
Kick.
It'll be a goal kick for Josie Taylor. 10-20 here in the second half. Carol and Harrison are both in the house already for game number 2, which will start about 20-25 minutes after this one wraps up. Seifert tried to get it.
Millers have been struggling gathering the ball all day.
Sophia White puts it down the side. That one's going to go out of bounds, so the Millers will get that back. Kate Bentner hands that off to
They're really
Emma
struggling
Potter.
and trying to clear that ball quickly on one touch rather than just gathering the ball and setting it in front of them. It's been a struggle all day.
Miller's going after it. Here comes Jenna Chatterton. Sophia White runs her off the ball. White and Chatterton crash again. This one's going to go back to the Homestead Spartans. Allison Farrell puts it in play for the ladies in blue. Sarah Pori into the middle. Officially, that will be a shot on goal. Easy save made by Josie Taylor. Jenna Chatterton has it. Miller's chasing it down. Malloy just can't quite get to it. And the Spartans put it out of bounds. Kiana Seifert quickly gets the ball back in. Ava Bramblett gets it into the middle. Malloy had it for a moment. Bentner. That one's going to be scooped up by Madison Roush. 8:29 remaining in second half action. 1-1.
Oh, that's yeah.
That's going to be a foul.
She's just working hard. She's taking a little breather after every play and limping away. She has taken a beating all game with Jenna Chatterton. It's been a hotly contested game between the two, and it's fun to watch.
Will the third or fourth time be the charm for McKenna Malloy? We'll see what happens here. Under 8 minutes. I got to believe Malloy's going to go for the goal this time. Nice block by Madison Roush. Good shot by Malloy.
And sets up another corner.
Another corner kick coming up for the Millers.
Malloy over there going to take it.
Malloy will take it in the corner. Last time we had one of these things, the Millers scored a goal. Malloy puts it in. A little bit too far.
Oh, that's it.
Hey, it did go in the net. Wow.
That might be Kate Bentner's first career varsity goal.
If that is Kate Bentner,
you're
absolutely correct.
You feel good for her. She had the handball earlier, and she redeems herself now.
7:26 remaining here in the second half. Kate Bentner gets the goal.
7:26 remaining.
And I'm not sure who to give the assist to on that one. Because
I would probably go ahead and give it to McKenna Malloy.
So Kate Bentner has put the Millers ahead by 1. 7 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here in.
You feel good for Kate Bentner.
Yes.
She's very much a self-deprecating humor kind of person, and she really faults herself for the pin game last year in semi-state. She was responsible for the header that turned into misfortune for the Millers. So good for her. She's able to look like a header on the other end.
Well, and she also had to, she had to feel horrible about that, causing being the cause of that penalty kick.
Yeah.
That
you could see
Ryan
her body
Parrish,
language after that of not again.
But as you said, Andrew, that is her first goal of the season.
Yep. Her career, too.
Yep. Couldn't have come at a better time for the Millers.
Like we said pregame.
My. Big crash there.
Like we said pregame, the Millers do a good job of playing together. And when something bad happens that makes them face adversity, they lift each other up and they say, hey, we're going to get this for you.
Millers will put this ball in bounds. They've got a 1-goal lead with 6:10 remaining here in the opening session. Just bouncing down the line there. And it's finally put out of bounds by the Homestead Spartans. Millers put the ball back in. Now, if you're Coach Brady, what are you telling your team on the sideline now, Andrew?
Defense. Don't let anything by you, but keep up the pressure on offense. Don't let up because it's just 1 goal.
See who touched
we'll
that
get
last.
Another free kick. Kiana Seifert tumbled to the ground. They'll get a free kick out of it.
And that's going to come from
McKenna Malloy.
To the right of goaltender Madison Roush.
At the football goal line.
Yeah. Tough shot for Malloy, but see if we can get a header or a rebounder on this thing. Or here comes a kick from Malloy. Blocked nicely. Yeah.
Got 5 minutes left. They were all out, full throttle.
There were 3 Spartans right there.
Ava Bramblett dancing around.
Bramblett with it. She shoots. Misses.
Great shot by Ava Bramblett. Keep
Good
the pressure
shot by
on.
Bramblett, but
now we'll
Roush
see if Homestead can get a counter.
Made an equally good save there.
It's a good opportunity.
Here comes Emma Dubé.
McKenna Malloy gets back.
Great job there. 4:30 remaining. Josie Taylor comes out. Had Morgan Kaiser right in front of her, and she managed to grab that thing before Kaiser could get to it. Gets a nice kick toward the midfield area. Malloy over on the side. Ball stays in bounds. Millers just need to keep this clock rolling. Here's Jenna Chatterton.
Chatterton gets the final 5 minutes is always the longest count.
Is your heart pounding yet, Andrew?
Oh, it does all the time.
Millers will get the inbound. 3:55 and counting. Millers looking to advance to the regional championship game tonight. That will be at 7 o'clock. One of these two teams will be playing either the Carroll Chargers from Fort Wayne or the Harrison Raiders from West Lafayette.
We saw a little bit of Harrison earlier in the year, and they got a pretty good team. Lexi Fraley on the front line. She's scored a lot of goals this year.
43 goals on the season.
She put the first goal on the Millers midway through the season.
She's got one of 5 goals that have been scored against the Millers this season.
So that'll be a fun game to watch.
3:10 remaining here. Desperation time for Homestead. Time to play the best defense of your life for the Millers. Spartans get it in, but the ball goes out of bounds off the Millers, so the Spartans will get another toss. Spartans send it deep. Once again off the foot of the Millers, and the Spartans will have another inbound.
Homestead goes down, they're going to do it fighting. They're going to live up to their nickname.
2.5 minutes remaining here.
Like a little bit better of a clear than that.
Yep. Sydney Walker with it.
Good job by Emma Potter.
Look at Emma Potter. Look
battling down there.
And his ball's going to go back to the Spartans, quickly being inbounded by
Emma
Sydney
Potter
Walker.
Again.
Walker puts it in. That one's going to go back out of bounds.
It's awkward with the clock on the opposite side.
Yeah, under 2 minutes. Millers will just be content to keep putting that ball out of bounds.
Melt it away.
So every time that ball goes out of bounds, it's taking another 5 to 10 seconds off of there.
No fall. 2 players
No
battling
foul.
hard for the ball.
Millers try to get it out of the zone. High kick. That one's going to roll out in.
Millers have been struggling getting that ball cleared out all day.
1:30 remaining. Millers with a slim 1-goal lead over the Homestead Spartans here on Hamilton County Television. Today's regional action brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners. 1:10. Kate Bentner goes down. Whistle is called, and there'll be a field kick on that one. And we're going to stop the clock. While we have a clock stoppage, hey, if you're planning to make a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino has connections and a commitment to the community. She's raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo, 317-490-3735. Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Real Estate.
Rachel Parrish must have had some blood on her for that clock to stop in that situation. Refs immediately sent her off the field.
1 minute.
1 minute left in regulation. Kiana Seifert chases it down. Last touched by the Spartans by Sydney Walker. Kiana Seifert will put it back in play. That one goes out of bounds once again back to the Millers, and Kiana Seifert will put it back in. Down into the corner. Do the Spartans have another charge in them, Andrew?
If it happens, it needs to happen now, and here we go. This is their opportunity. Not anymore, not to be. I think that'll just about do it.
I think that's just about going to do it. The Millers are going to have the field kick. All the Miller faithful on their feet. 10 seconds, that ball goes out of bounds, and that will just about do it.
That's survive and advance.
Noblesville Millers are going to advance to the regional championship 2-1 over the Homestead Spartans. Andrew, I know you got to run down to the field here quickly, but give me a little recap and your thoughts on the game.
I'm so proud of this Miller team. They, as they've proven all year, they take a punch and they can punch right back. They don't get down on themselves. They just keep competing. Full 80-minute game.
I got to be honest with you. When that penalty kick came up for Homestead and they made that penalty kick, I got nervous.
Yeah.
I thought, is this going to be, because I honestly thought that this could end up being a 1-0 game or a 0-0 game.
I think that went through a lot of people's minds.
And go to overtime.
That one goal can change a game plan for the rest of the game.
All right, we're going to let you go celebrate with your ladies there.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity to come on.
Well, we'll have you back here for Carol and will we have you back for Carol and
I think I'm going to go spend some time on it.
Okay, that's fine. All right, we'll see you back here tonight at 7.
Yep.
Here's a reminder, as a Hamilton County Commissioner, Mark Harebrant has always focused on listening to the community and continuing to lead Hamilton County into even more success. Mark Harebrant is passionate about schools and education, public safety, finding cost-saving solutions for complex challenges, and truly having an open dialogue with residents. Remember, Mark will be on the November 3rd ballot running for re-election as Hamilton County Commissioner. So please vote for Mark Harebrant. Also like to remind you, Van Osdol and Farrar is a proud sponsor of Hamilton County Television. Van Osdol and Farrar is a 106-year-old Indiana company specializing in information, communications, print, and business processes. We are business technology simplified. Visit our website, www.vanosdol.com. That's Van Osdol and Farrar. Business technology simplified. I'd like to thank our technical crew here today. We've got Miss Hannah Ray and Mr. Lucas running the controls today. Also, Will on the camera. I'm Brad Silbert, along with Andrew Trissel. I'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast of IHSAA 3A Soccer Regional Action on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 29 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Van Osdol and Farrar, Church, Hiddle and Entrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Real Estate, Mark Harebrant for County Commissioner, Noblesville Senior Soccer Parents, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. On behalf of everybody at Hamilton County Television, I'm Brad Silbert. We will be back with game number 2 between the Carroll Chargers and the Harrison Raiders in about 20 to 25 minutes. We'll also be back tonight at 6:50 with the winner of the second game against the Noblesville Millers. So from Logan Sport, we'll be back in about 20 minutes. Good morning.